And a hearty welcome to everybody tuning in today. We welcome you to the very first home opener to the newly created New York Taco franchise here on the Mike 320 YouTube channel. I'm Mike 320 himself, and I'll be your commentator for these games as we get set to open up in front of these hometown fans here in Bayfront Park, as the Tacos look to start their newly formed franchise off on the right note. It's Taco Baseball coming up next. So starting for the Tacos today will be Michael Farkash, a 5'9" right-hander from New York. Scouting report on him, a little bit wild, but he has a pretty nice pitch repertoire. He uses 5 pitches all effectively, and every time he takes the mound, he will give the team a fighting chance to win. So with that being said, let's get the season started. Leading off for the Washington Nationals would be the speedy shortstop Trey Turner, as the very first pitch in Tacos franchise history is fouled off for strike one.
First pitch, 111.
So the Tacos have a very difficult task as they face the 2019 World Series champions, as Turner grounds that to the shortstop Daniela Kekere, who fires and just beats Turner at first base. So a nice play there by the shortstop Daniela Kekere to retire the speedy Turner for out number 1. So that'll bring in Adam Eaton as he takes a ball in the inside corner for strike 1. The 1-0 pitch by Farkash is popped high just behind shortstop, and Gray will get back there to make the catch, and it's a quick 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
2 outs now, and that'll bring in the clutch hitting Howie Kendrick. And the first pitch to Kendrick is fouled high beyond the first base side, but foul. Farkash shakes off the sign. Now he sets, and the 0-1 pitch. The fastball taken for another strike. And just like that, Kendrick is down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Howie Kendrick. Chopped foul, and we'll do it again. The count stays at 0-2. So Farkash looking to get this final out and have his team bat and hopefully get a couple of runs behind him. The 0-2 pitch is high, but Kendrick must not have seen it well as he swings right under it. And that'll be the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors in this top of the first. It'll be the Tacos coming to bat for the first time. It's the Nationals nothing and the Tacos nothing. So the Tacos will come to bat here in the bottom of the first, and they'll have a tough test today as they have to deal with the very stingy Max Scherzer. Scherzer coming off a very unusual year for him, a little bit injury riddled, but still an elite pitcher, easily top 3 in the entire MLB. As a second baseman, Nicholas Farkash will come in to bat. And Scherzer fires a fastball that catches the inside part of the plate at strike 1. So very foreboding and intimidating pitcher, Scherzer. Fantastic break on his pitches and even better command when he has his stuff going, as he takes a slider down low for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch by Scherzer. Fastball but fouled off, and Farkash will find himself in a 1-2 hole. 1-2 pitch. Slider taken off the plate for ball 2, and that'll run the count even. It's 2-2. Farkash fouls off a fastball. And he's staying alive, as we'll do it again. The 2-2 pitch once again. Hanging curveball, and that'll get down for a base hit. And Nicholas Farkash has the very first hit in Taco's franchise history. So a big moment there, his first major league hit, and also the first hit for these Tacos. As the first base coach, Phil Embry, will toss the ball back into the dugout, as Farkash will want to make sure that he gets that ball later. And just like that, Tacos might have something happening here. You have a runner on first and nobody out. Nice balanced swing. Didn't try to do too much with it, and just laces it into right field for a nice easy single. So with Farkash on first, it'll bring in the speedy center fielder Ian Schwartz, as Scherzer pitches out and wants to keep a close eye on Farkash. So these Tacos team is very well known for their all-around play style. They have a few speedy players, with Schwartz being one of them, as Scherzer again will look back at another speedy player, Farkash, as he gets back in time. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken outside, and it's 2-0 now to Schwartz. We'll see if Farkash wants to turn on the wheels here in a second, but Scherzer's been keeping a close eye on him this whole at-bat. Scherzer shakes off his sign. Now he's set. And the 2-0 pitch. Taken down low. Farkash indeed steals. The throw is far too late, as he'll be in there with a stolen base. I was just saying how Farkash can turn on those wheels, and sure enough, he did get down there. So now that Tacos are in business here, it's a 3-0 count to Schwartz and a runner in scoring position already. As that fastball just clips the bottom of the zone. Still a favorable count for Schwartz though, it's 3-1. Scherzer looking to avoid the walk. He's set. And the pitch. Is swung on and beat into the ground at third. And the throw to Zimmerman at first is a bit high, but no trouble there, as Schwartz is retired for the first out.
Batting third.
So let's take a look at the starting lineup here for these Tacos. Power hitters Paul Maltese, Connor Castro, and Austin Perrin at the 3, 4, and 5. Very formidable part of the lineup, and they have the ability to do some serious damage to that baseball. As we'll take a look here as Paul Maltese, the right fielder, gets the first look at Scherzer today. So Farkash at second, and one out here.
1-0.
As Maltese will take an inside changeup for strike one, or rather ball one, way inside. The backdoor slider catches the inside part of the plate, and that'll run the count to 1-1. Maltese with an open stance has a lot of power, and as Scherzer's pitch is on the way, and there's a fastball taken high. The count's now 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit through the hole for a base hit, and Farkash will indeed stop at third as the runner advances, and Paul Maltese has collected his first major league hit here in the bottom of the first inning. And there's Phil Embry once again, as he'll toss the ball into the dugout, as the first baseman Connor Castro will come to bat here, looking to drive in the run from third. You take a look at Maltese's hit. Got in front of it, but placed it perfectly right in between the shortstop Turner and third baseman to get a nice single. And the first pitch to Castro is a slider that's well down and away for ball one. Scherzer in a bit of a jam, looking to get out of it with one ground ball. As Castro fouls back a fastball and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball, but way too late there. As Castro must have been looking for something off speed, and it's now 1-2. So Scherzer looking to get a big out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. He's set. And the 1-2 pitch is a fastball that's popped up as the center fielder reins in. Well, Farkash is going to test his arm. And the throw home is offline, and the first Taco run in franchise history is scored on a sac fly by Connor Castro. And just like that, it's 1-0 Tacos here in the bottom of the first.
Austin Terry.
So after the sac fly, a run on first, and up to bat is the third baseman, Austin Perrin. As he takes a swing and a miss at a fastball. Perrin, another one of those power hitters we mentioned, that 3-4-5 spot, that can really do some damage if he makes good contact. As he fouls off a changeup there, and it's 0-2. Taco's already with one across, looking to add more. Scherzer is set, and his 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Chased a slider down and away, and that'll end the bottom of the first. But the Tacos do get a run on the sac fly by Connor Castro. They lead the Nationals here. It's 1-0.
Leading off for Washington, the left fielder, Juan.
So top of the second now, and that'll bring in the dynamic left fielder Juan Soto. Fantastic year for him last year as he continues to develop his case as one of the next rising stars of the Major League, as he takes a changeup outside for ball one. One-0 pitch by Farkash is hit high out to center field, but Schwartz is under it. He backs up, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
That is fifth. The right fielder, number 9, Eric Thames.
So looking at the Tacos on defense, we have quick highlight player Ian Schwartz here in center field. Fantastic range and speed, and definitely has the ability to make a couple of diving catches. So if the time is right, don't be surprised to see him dive and come up with it. As the power hitting Eric Thames will step in. So it's 0-2 to Thames, as Farkash looks to get his strikeout here. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Changeup down and away, got him. And that'll be a quick second out here to start the top of the second.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
And he never stood a chance, and he was way off balance with that swing. So in steps the catcher Kurt Suzuki as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Pitch that's ruled inside, but he checks his swing, and that'll go to 2-0 now.
Count is 2-1.
Good breaking ball there as Suzuki swings right over it, and it's 2-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball taken just above the zone, and that'll run the count to 3-1. 3-1 pitch to Suzuki is flied out to deep center field. Schwartz ranges back. He jumps for it, but it unfortunately... Oh, and some sloppy defense out there by Schwartz. I was just talking about how he has the uncanny ability to field, but right there, very messy performance there, and the slow Suzuki can only get 2 out of that, so... Suzuki will be on second, as that'll bring in the third baseman as Asdrubal Cabrera. Gave Ian Schwartz the old kibosh. Commentator's curse. As Farkash looks to get out of the inning unscathed. The 1-0 pitch is a soft liner to second base. Farkash is up with it. And he throws to Castro to retire the side. So bizarre play on the last batter, and it doesn't come back to bite him. And while the Nationals get a hit, they're still scoreless. So we head to the bottom of the second. It's the Tacos 1 and the Nationals nothing. So bottom of the second now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Julian Checo.
Julian Checo.
The first pitch to him is a fastball that's fouled back for a strike. So Julian, definitely an all-around player, has a little bit of pop and a little bit of defense too. And you'd be surprised as he takes a nasty swing and miss on a breaking ball for 0-2. He has the ability to do pretty much anything the team asks of him, and he'll surprise you every once in a while with a deep home run, as his batting prowess is definitely not shown off there, as he takes an ugly swing and miss for strike 3 on what appeared to be a nasty slider by Scherzer. So Checo retired on 3 pitches, and that'll bring up the catcher Miguel Cruz, as he takes a fastball high for ball 1. Cruz is a great catcher, has a high blocking rating and pretty good arm strength, and that's all you can really ask of a good catcher, as he swings through a fastball to make the count 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and fly deep down the left field line, but it'll get out of play. And we'll do it again at 1-2. Breaking ball in the dirt, but Cruz wisely lays off, and it's 2-2 now. Slider outside, and the count is full. It's 3-2. And the payoff pitch, right down the pipe, and Cruz promptly deposits it into left field. Bobbled a bit out there, but no harm, no foul on Soto, as Cruz is safely aboard with a single. And just like his companions before him, he will collect his first Major League hit. As Joe Embry's a busy man out there today, already delivering the third baseball into the dugout. As we look at Cruz's hit, classic example of a hanging pitch that Scherzer just wanted to get that last strike. And Cruz alertly swings at it and puts it into left field. So runner on first, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Daniela Garay, as she looks at a good slider that catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Another good slider, this time the inside part of the plate. And it's now 0-2. Kate takes the 0-2 pitch to second base for 1. But the speedy Garay will leg this one out, as the double play is avoided. And that'll give the Tacos here in the bottom of the second one last chance to scratch across another run. As the pitcher will step up to the plate here.
Ball 1.
Fastball taken low for ball one, and the count is 1-0. So a little bit of an uncharacteristic start here for Scherzer so far, as he's already at 35 pitches, as he throws back to first to keep Gray close. So Michael Farkash, a pitcher, but definitely known for his pop, as he checks on Gray at first again. So Scherzer is set, and the 1-0 pitch to Farkash. Breaking ball in the dirt, but well blocked behind the plate there by Suzuki. And that'll run the count to 2-0 now. Yet again checks on Gray at first. Really doesn't want her to steal a base. Scherzer might be just a little bit spooked by what's been going on so far. But regardless, he's in the stretch, and the 2-0 pitch is a well-located fastball in the lower outside part of the plate for strike one. So pitcher Farkash looking to drive something deep into the outfield, as he's just able to foul back a fastball and runs the count even 2-2. Scherzer gets his sign and he's set. And the 2-2 pitch to Farkash. Breaking ball well inside, but still made contact and fouled it off. It's still 2-2. So we'll do it again. The 2-2 pitch by Scherzer. Fastball well high above the zone, and that'll run the count full. It's 3-2. Scherzer's 41st pitch, the payoff pitch, swung on and missed, strike three, as Farkash goes down swinging on a good breaking ball in the dirt, then the inning. So nothing doing here, but the Tacos still lead it. It's 1-0 as we head to the top of the third. So here we go, top of the third, and leading off will be the former All-Star first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Currently the longest tenured National. He's been on the team, I believe, since 2005. As the first pitch from Farkash to him is taken high for a ball, strike one. Farkash looking for that strike one, but misses again down low for 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Fastball fouled behind the plate, as Zimmerman just got a piece of it. It's 2-1. Zimmerman getting old, but definitely still has a ton of pop in that at bat. Definitely doesn't have the speed he used to have, as takes a breaking ball outside for 3-1. As Scherzer would be next in line to bat. Pitches a fastball, but fouled off by Zimmerman as the count runs full. It's 3-2. And so the payoff pitch to Zimmerman is a breaking ball that's lightly hit the second base, but Farkash has it. Then he throws to Castro at first for the first out of the inning. So some solid defense early by Nick Farkash at second, as he's been a busy man over there to start this game. Now I'll bring the pitcher, Max Scherzer. Definitely not known for his bat like some other pitchers, but every once in a while can hit a towering fly ball just like that, as Checo gets under it and quickly reports a second out here in the top of the third.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So we'll go back to the top of the lineup here, as the speedy Trey Turner makes his way in for his second at bat. First pitch is a hanging curveball, but finds the zone nevertheless, and it's 0-1. So a fairly decent start out there for Farkash, who's looking to quickly set down this top of the third, as he's already ahead of Turner. It's 0-2. Farkash shakes off his sign. The 0-2 pitch by him is a breaking ball taken outside for a ball. So nice day here at Bayfront Park, here in Brooklyn, New York, right by Coney Island. As Turner grounds that to short, it's got to be Cate. And Cate, sure enough, makes a quick throw to Cashel at first for the third out. So the Nationals go down in order, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup. It's the Tacos 1 and the Nationals nothing. So already bottom of the third here,
The second baseman.
as Nick
Nicholas.
Farkash will come up for a second at bat in this one. As he looks at a first pitch strike here that is on the inside half of the plate.
1-1.
And the 0-1 pitch is a badly missed. Looked like a slider out there that never really had a chance. Next pitch is exactly the same. So a 2-1 count here to Farkash. Scherzer has seemingly struggled with his command a little bit here to begin this one. The 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 to Farkash. So we'll see if he's given the green light here or if he takes. The 3-1 pitch by Scherzer. Swung on and belted high and deep down the left field line, but it'll go foul. Full count, 3-2 pitch. Swung on for a base hit that just is past the outstretched glove of Cabrera at third. And that'll go down as his second hit of the day.
The center fielder, number 1.
So a nice piece of hitting there as that'll bring in the center fielder, Ian Schwartz.
Ball, that's out.
As he takes the first pitch fastball outside for ball 1. Scherzer would like nothing more here than a nice ground ball as he checks on Farkash, who's already stolen a base on him today, back in the first. Schwartz, exact same kind of speed. As the quick pitch by Scherzer is a ball. We're 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch is fouled. Count is 2-1. So these Tacos, very tall task to defeat the reigning World Series champions. But MLB office wasn't doing them any favors with that, as Schwartz blasts one down the right field line that goes foul. So tall order for the Tacos here, but they can definitely make a statement if they take this first game from the Nationals. As he swings at a 2-2 pitch and lines it to the second baseman. A flip to the shortstop. Turner the first, not in time. As Schwartz, like I said, with that speed, is able to beat out the double play attempt.
Money.
So Farkash will head back to the dugout, but Schwartz will take his place at first on the fielder's choice. As the power-hitting right fielder Paul Maltese steps in for a second at bat.
Be good.
Quick throw to check on Schwartz at first. And another check on Schwartz at first. So Scherzer definitely spooked by these fast runners that keep getting base hits. As he'll throw out this time, but they caught him this time. But Schwartz is still able to steal that bag, even though they threw outside. Not even a large lead, but you see that max speed of just over 20 miles per hour. Even despite the pitch out, he still was able to leg a stolen base in there. So that'll be Schwartz's first of the season, as they have a runner in scoring position now with only one away. As Maltese takes the second pitch to him down low for a ball. It's 2-0. Scherzer definitely looking a little bit stressed out there. Have to imagine a single anywhere will really score Schwartz with ease, as it's now 3-0 to Maltese. And if Maltese can't drive Schwartz in, Castro on deck will have the job of doing that. So the 3-0 pitch to Maltese. Curveball way down low, never had a chance. And Maltese will take the walk to first. And we'll have runners at first and second here with still only one away.
Castro.
So the silver lining for Scherzer is that the double play is now in effect. As we have first and second here with only one away. Castro takes a first pitch fastball high and tight for strike one. You can see Scherzer already approaching that 60 pitch threshold, and it's only the bottom of the third. So you wonder how much longer he's going to be able to continue in this game. Castro swings through a good changeup, and it's 0-2. So Schwartz at second and Maltese at first. The 0-2 pitch by Scherzer. Swung on and missed, strike three. A good slider gets Castro to swing right through it. And that'll be the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 99, Austin Perry.
So a well-executed slider there sits Castro down, and it'll be up to the third baseman, Austin Perrin, to drive in a run here. 60th pitch by Scherzer. The changeup taken for a strike. So we'll see just how clutch Perrin can be. As Scherzer looks to retire the side with no damage at all. As Perrin takes a fastball outside for ball one. Scherzer hangs a curveball, but Perrin can just foul it off to the left of third base, and that'll run the count to 1-2. So Scherzer looking to get his strikeout. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball just inside. And that'll run the count even to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Slider misses the plate, and we have a full count now. So an important pitch coming up here for both Perrin and Scherzer. As Scherzer gets set. And the payoff pitch is a fastball swung on and missed for strike three. Perrin goes down swinging. As Scherzer avoids disaster here in the bottom of the third. So two men get on base, but no damage here. And the Tacos will still lead it, however. It's 1-0. So we'll start the top half of the fourth as Adam Eaton will step in.
Adam Eaton.
And Eaton squares around to bunt and gets one down. Perrin to third, and he can't barehand it. And we'll see how they score this here. I can't imagine it would be an error.
Now back, second base.
And it does indeed look like they'll score it as a base hit. So Eaton on first here after the bunt, and that'll bring in Howie Kendrick. As he looks at a first pitch slider off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball taken outside again for 2-0. So these are the counts that Kendrick thrives on. And we'll see just what he can do. As the 2-0 pitch is on the way. And he swings through a fastball, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Slider taken down and away. And just like that, it's 3-1 to Kendrick. The 3-1 pitch is swung and lined into center field, but Checo will cut off Maltese, and that'll limit Kendrick to only a single. As Eaton will now be on second and in scoring position.
The left fielder, number 22.
So fastball hanging right down the pipe, and that's a traditional 3-1 pitch right there. And Kendrick must have been waiting for it as he deposits it into the left center field. And so that'll bring up the left fielder for the Nationals, Juan Soto, as he looks at a first pitch changeup for strike one. Soto flew out in the second inning, but perhaps is looking to drive something deep this time, as there's still no out here in the top of the fourth. Curveball misses badly outside, and that'll be 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Looks like another changeup taken low, but it's a strike, and that'll run the count to 1-2. Big pitch here for Farkash. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball high, but Soto swung right over it. And Soto goes down on an ugly swing and miss.
Eric.
He was nowhere close to hitting that. So a big first out here for Farkash and the Tacos, as the double play now is in effect. So Eric Thames will stand in, as the first pitch to him is a fastball taken high and away for ball one. Thames not the fastest, so a good ground ball should be able to double him off. Looked like a slider that tried to catch the outside part of the plate, but doesn't, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Checks win, but called a strike anyway by the home plate umpire, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball that he blew right by him, and it's 2-2. So another big pitch for Farkash here, 2-2. Thames looking to drive one deep, and the pitch. Curveball that's low, but fouled off, and we'll keep it still at 2-2. Eaton at second and Kendrick at first. The 2-2 once again. Fastball just misses, and that'll run the count full. It's now 3-2. The next batter would be the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And the payoff pitch, fastball but fouled back into the stands behind third base. And the count will stay at 3-2. So another critical pitch here. Farkash sets the payoff pitch, check swing. It didn't look like he went, and sure enough, third base umpire confirms that, as it'll be ball 4 for Thames.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt.
So we'll take a look here, and it did not appear that he went around, so a good call there by the third base umpire. As now the pressure is really turned up here for Farkash, as the bases are loaded with still only one out. Farkash looking for the ground ball in the double play. As Suzuki does just that, throws to second. Farkash, as apparently they're going to say that Perrin tagged him out. Sure as hell didn't look like that here from the booth, but sure enough, that'll be a double play. And Farkash will tiptoe out of danger. And the Tacos will still lead at 1-0 here, coming into the bottom of the fourth.
The left fielder.
So crisis averted there, as some serious damage could have been done. As left fielder Julian Checo will come in as he takes the first pitch changeup for strike one. So Scherzer perhaps a little frustrated that his team can't get him a run of support. And his 0-1 pitch to Checo is a foul ball lined high behind first base, but that'll get out. So the 0-2 pitch by Scherzer. Fastball well inside, and it'll be 1-2. hard ground ball that gets past Kendrick. And Checo will be aboard with a base hit. And once again,
Number 00.
we have his first Major League base hit for Julian Checo. A fine one, as Joe Embry once again toss that ball back into the dugout, as now 4 Tacos have had their first Major League hits today. Not the easiest pitch to hit. Down and away, it looked like a slider, but Checo, sure enough, was able to get good wood on it and promptly pushes it right past Kendrick at second. So he'll be at first here in the bottom of the 4th with nobody out, as Scherzer initiates a pitch out here to make sure Checo doesn't go anywhere. So the catcher Miguel Cruz already 1 for 1 with a single in the 2nd inning, as he'll look to add to that here. As Scherzer floats a breaking ball right down the pipe, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch by Scherzer.
Nope.
Fastball just misses inside, and it's 2-1. Checo at first. And the 2-1 pitch to Cruz. Curveball swung on and missed right over it, and that'll be 2-2 now. And they called him out on what looked to be a 2-seamer that was way outside.
Now batting.
As we'll take a look on show track here, and sure enough, that pitch was well outside. But the home plate umpire rung him up, as that'll go down as out number 1. So with Cruz set down, that'll bring the speedy shortstop, Daniela Garay. First pitch by Scherzer is a pitch out, keeping Checo close at first. So Scherzer very cautious about this speedy lineup here, as he gets set, and he'll pick off, or at least attempt to pick off Checo at first, but he gets back in there safely. The 1-0 pitch. Well, Checo will take off here, and he'll make it in there, as Scherzer just threw a curveball. And that probably allowed Checo to get in there safely. And I'm not sure if it was a fastball, if that'd be the same outcome right there. But nevertheless, Checo's in there with his first stolen base of the season. So now with the runner at second, Gray will swing at a pitch and line it high past the third base into the stands, and it'll be 1-2 now. So Scherzer gets set to look back at Checo at second, in the 1-2 pitch. Fastball down in the dirt, and it's 2-2. So Scherzer approaching his 80th pitch already in only the 4th inning, as that pitch is a breaking ball that bounces in the dirt, but a good block by Suzuki will make it 3-2. The payoff pitch. Fastball that's looped into right field. Thames is there, and Checo will not tag up, as there'll be 2 away now with a runner on second.
Now batting. The pitcher.
That will bring in the starting pitcher here, Michael Farkash. 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far.
That's the ball.
As he looks at a first pitch fastball that just misses above the zone, it's 1-0. So some interesting calls here by the home plate umpire, as Farkash loops one into the gap. That one will get down, as Checo will round third, and he'll score, and it'll be an RBI double for the pitcher Michael Farkash as Tacos get yet another run.
The batter,
It's
number
now
2,
2-0.
second baseman.
And along with that, it will also be his first major league hit. So the pitcher collects his first major league hit in his first start as he drives a fastball into the gap the other way. So one across already, as that'll bring in the second baseman Nick Farkash as he blasts a hard ground ball over the second base. But the throw will be successful to Zimmerman, and that'll retire the side. But Michael Farkash gets another run on an RBI double to left center field. We're through 4. It's the Tacos 2 and the Nationals nothing.
Leading off for the Nationals, the third baseman,
So
number
top of the
13.
5th, and that'll bring in the third baseman as Drupal Cabrera. 0 for 1 with the ground out so far. And the 51st pitch by Farkash is his fastball that's on the inside corner for a strike. So good pacing from him so far as he gets ahead of Cabrera here. It's 0-2. Farkash in a good position here to go a long way into this game, as quite the opposite can be said of Scherzer. As Farkash delivers his 0-2 pitch, a curveball that misses high and tight for ball 1. A 1-2 pitch. Looked like a changeup or a cutter, but definitely popped back foul into the stands behind home plate. So we'll do it again at 1-2. As Farkash delivers his pitch. Fouled back again, and the count will still stay at 1-2.
Yep, that ball
1-2 pitch misses outside for ball 2, so the count is even. So as Drupal Cabrera, been on many teams throughout his career, but one thing is constant, he's definitely had great vision and discipline at the plate as he takes a ball down and inside for a full count now. So the payoff pitch is popped high and deep down the left field line, but Checo will get there, and he'll put it away for the first out here in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So as Drupal Cabrera is retired, and that'll bring in the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch to Zimmerman is a fastball that's well inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Looked like a cutter, but outside, and it's 2-0 now. Two-0 pitch. Fouled off and will be 2-1. So the lovely Bayfront Park here that resides just by Coney Island, Brooklyn. An ideal place for the startup New York Tacos to play. As Zimmerman looks at a changeup for ball 3. And the fastball misses down low, and it's ball 4. So Zimmerman will be on first with only 1 out here on the top of the 5th.
Max Scherzer.
So as I was saying, Bayfront Park, an ideal place, and thankfully the league was kind enough to loan the stadium. And the local officials were more than thrilled to have an upstart team in the MLB play here. So for the time being, this will be their home until they can have a stadium, or perhaps a larger stadium that's already been retired, as a place to call home, as Farkash delivers a first pitch strike there. So the speedy Trey Turner looking to get on base, as the 0-1 pitch by Farkash misses outside, and it's 1-1. Quick tempo to this game so far. As another fastball misses high, it's 2-1. See Farkash looking mighty thick with 3 C's at the end of that as he gets set. And the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that'll run the count even. It's 2-2. Farkash looks in and gets set. He knows his pitch. And his 2-2 delivery to Trey Turner is a weak ground ball that goes foul down past third base, and we'll do it again at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3. As that was actually Max Scherzer,
Now that
who completely swung under it and way too late to catch around that. And that'll be the second out here in the top of the 5th, as now Trey Turner will come into bat. Turner and Scherzer with very similar batting stances, as the first pitch to him is a fastball taken high for ball 1. So Turner 0 for 2 so far with 2 groundouts, both to Daniela Kate Gray at shortstop. As Turner grounds a short one to second base, but Farkash is there, and he'll throw to Connor to put away the side. So Nationals only get 1 base runner here. They still are held scoreless. We're through 4.5, as the Tacos will come to bat. It's 2-0. So up comes the speedy center fielder Ian Schwartz. And Scherzer begins his 5th inning of work here, as Schwartz grounds one to second base, and Kendrick throws to Zimmerman in time to retire Schwartz.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul Money.
So 1 pitch, 1 out here for Scherzer in the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in Paul Maltese. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. First pitch to Maltese is a fastball that's inside for ball 1. Looping curveball, but it finds the zone, and it'll be 1-1. And the look on Maltese's face there says it all. You're not going to get too many pitches like that right down the pipe. And I bet he's wishing he swung at that one, as Scherzer delivers his 1-1 pitch. Fastball high and inside. And it's 2-1 now to Maltese. The 2-1 pitch. Ball chops weakly down the third base line. Scherzer will field it. He'll fire to first, but it won't be in time, and it pulled him off the bag. And since Maltese beat the throw by a long shot anyway, it'll just go down as a base hit. So that's Maltese's 2nd single of the day. And he's now 2 for 2 as the Nationals get some righties started in their bullpen.
1-0.
So Connor Castro steps in 0 for 1, but with an important sacrifice fly in the 1st inning. Scherzer about to deliver his 90th pitch in this one. He misses badly with a slider, and it's 2-0. Two-0 pitch to Cruz, or Castro rather. As Castro fouls that one back, and it's 2-1. So Maltese at first, as Castro here gets ready and he'll take a fastball for strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball hung, and Cabrera was able to knock it down, But unfortunately for him, he will not be able to throw Castro out at first. And so once again, that'll be a first major league hit for Connor Castro. There's Joe Embry there. Will toss his 5th ball into the dugout as Connor Castro becomes the 5th Taco to get his first major league hit off of Max Scherzer here today. So it's a hanging curveball, and Castro saw it well as he scorches this one in a valiant attempt by Cabrera at third to try to make an impressive out, but no dice there as there's now runners on first and second. It's still 1 away. And as Austin Perrin comes in to bat, and he'll take a first pitch fastball down for strike 1. Nothing much doing for Perrin today. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. As the next pitch is a fastball taken low for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball floated. Perrin thought about it, but ultimately held up, and it's ruled a strike, so that'll be 1-2. The 1-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Change up inside, and it's now 2-2. Another pitch well inside, and that'll run the count full. It's 3-2. So Scherzer definitely struggling now as that pitch count gets ever higher. With Castro at first and Maltese at second. The payoff pitch. Fastball grooved down the center, but it'll be an infield fly as Perrin just pops this one up. As Zimmerman will put this away for the second out of the inning. So it will be up to Julian Checo here to bring home the run, as we have 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Scherzer delivers his 100th pitch of the day, and it's a fastball taken outside for a ball. Checo known to be clutch in these situations sometimes. As he swings through a pretty good 2-seamer, it's 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Another fastball outside, but this one misses. It's 2-1. Scherzer is set. And this 2-1 pitch. Chopped foul down by first base, and that'll run the count even at 2-2. So Maltese at second, Castro at first, 2 away here, and the 2-2 pitch by Scherzer is swung on as Scherzer knocks it down, but has a very late reaction. And Checo will reach what appears to be an infield single. Scherzer took a long time to react to that pitch, as the Nationals manager will come out here, and that looks like that'll be all for Scherzer. So less than stellar performance here as he leaves the bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. So less than ideal start here for Max Scherzer.
Your attention, please.
As Tanner Rainey will come into the game to try to get him out of this situation. All of those base runners would be earned runs on Scherzer's record if they do come across to score. So the right-handed Rainey will get ready to deliver his first pitch to the catcher Miguel Cruz, as he takes the fastball inside for ball 1. Rainey definitely known for having a very fast pitch velocity, as evidenced by that 99-mile-an-hour heater, as this heater is now 97 miles per hour and swung through for strike 1. Slider well off the plate, and it's 2-1 now. So although the Tacos are ahead 2-0, nothing would lead more for the starting pitcher here to get a couple of extra insurance runs. As Rainey delivers the 2-1 pitch. It's another fastball, but it misses. And that'll make it 3-1. So Rainey in danger of walking in a run here. And the 3-1 pitch. A good sinker it looked like, and that's well low. But Cruz will swing through this one, and the count is full. The runners will be in motion. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Blew the fastball right by him. So Rainey's able to tiptoe the Nationals out of this disaster of an inning. But the Tacos will still have a 2-0 lead as we head to the top of the 6th.
Leading off for
So
Washington,
top of the 6th.
the center fielder, number 2.
Adam Eaton will step in. He's 1 for 2 with a single already. First pitch curveball nowhere near the strike zone and taken for ball 1. Fastball in there for strike 1. Eaton with an open stance. A 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, just foul to first base. Hard hit. It looked to be a good changeup that just missed outside, and it's 2-2. Eaton gets a hold of this one, drives it to deep right field, and that'll be off the wall. So Eaton has his second hit of the day. This one a double, as Maltese played it well to avoid a triple potentially.
Now batting, second base,
And so the Nationals are in business here with
Kendrick.
still nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Missed a home run by mere feet as a clutch hitting Howie Kendrick will step in to bat. Good fastball in there for strike 1, and it's 0-1. So you see the batting average, .344 last year for Kendrick. So a fantastic contact hitter, especially when the time calls for him to shine. As he laces a liner, but right at Schwartz. And the good arm by Schwartz will prevent Eaton at second from tagging up. So a big out number 1 there,
The left fielder,
as
number
Kendrick will be
22,
sent back to the dugout.
Juan Soto.
And we'll bring in the left fielder Juan Soto. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout so far. As Cruz looks to get the first pitch breaking ball. Farkash instead goes with a fastball and misses outside for ball 1. So a fantastic performance so far for Farkash as he looks to get out of the 6th with still no runs to his name. The pitch. Fastball inside, and it's 2-0 now. Two-0 pitch laced foul down behind third base, and that'll run the count to 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike here for Soto, as he takes a breaking ball inside, and it's now 3-1. So a walk here, not the biggest deal, as that would set up the double play possibility. So we'll see how Farkash treats this 3-1 pitch. And it looked to be a changeup down and away, but Soto fouls it off, and it's 3-2. So Eaton at second. And the 3-2 pitch. Called fastball, strike 3. As Soto seems to disagree with the call. We'll see on show track here.
Eric.
As indeed it did look to be inside, but home plate umpire rung him up, and that'll be out number 2. So it'll be up to Eric Thames for the Nationals to drive in Eaton from second, as Farkash gets ready to deliver his 85th pitch of the day. Foul tipped for strike 1. Thames known for his power.
Down
0-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for 1-1. And Thames laces a high liner outside, and Maltese looks up, and that ball is gone. It's a 2-run home run for Eric Thames, as Disaster finally hits Farkash, and that'll tie the game up. It's now 2-2. So as I was just saying, Thames has the power, and that ball left the yard in a hurry. It was a scorcher. As we take a look here on the replay, it's a hanging breaking ball, and Thames got every stitch of it as he laces this one over the right center field gap, as the ball was pretty much already out of the yard while Maltese was just arriving at the wall.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt.
So a tie game once again here, as it's 2-2 now, and that'll bring in the catcher Kurt Suzuki. The 0-1 pitch. Little chip shot out to second. Farkash fields it on a hop. That has plenty of time to throw to first, and that'll retire the side. But Eric Thames puts the Nationals on the board and ties the game up. We're all knotted at 2 going into the bottom of the 6th.
Leading off.
So bottom of the 6th now, and the shortstop, Daniela
Number 7.
Kate Garay, will look to have the Tacos get a lead again, as Rainey is still out there to pitch. And he delivers a first pitch fastball called for a strike. So 2 right-handers getting warmed up in the Nationals bullpen. The 0-1 by Rainey. Slider, but it looked way low, as the Tacos also have someone warming up. It's Al Leiter, the left-hander. Garay down in an 0-2 count. The pitch. Fastball well inside, and she lays off of it for 1-2. I mentioned Rainey, a flamethrower. That fastball at 100 miles per hour. As he gets set. And it's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and hit to Kendrick at second. And he'll throw Kate out at first. And that will be first out of the 6th here.
Now batting. The pitcher, Michael Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, your
So
attention
indeed, that'll
please.
be it for
Pinch hitting.
the starting pitcher, Michael Farkash,
Muller.
as Thomas Muller comes in and looks to get himself on base. Muller, a backup catcher for the team, and has a little bit of hitting prowess, but definitely not the fastest. Muller kind enough to join the Tacos here all the way from Germany, as the 1-0 pitch to him is a hanging breaking ball that's taken for strike 1. The pitch. Another hanging breaking ball, and Muller looks at it, and it's 1-2. So 1 already gone here, and Muller in danger of striking out here. It's 1-2. Good changeup, but just misses the plate, and it's 2-2 now. Two-two pitch line sharp past the outstretched Turner at short, and that will be Thomas Muller's first major league base hit.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So the 6th Taco today to record his first
Jack.
major league hit, as Joe Embry again will toss the ball into the dugout, and Castro this time will hand deliver it. So the Tacos with a little bit of life here in the 6th, as they look to once again get the lead. as Muller does a nice job of staying with a nice hot fastball and just driving it past the outstretched glove of Turner. So 1-on-1 gone, and that'll bring the second baseman, Nick Farkash, as he takes a first pitch fastball down low for strike one. Farkash hitting hot today, 2 for 3 with a single and a run. As he swings through a fastball high and tight, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch by Rainey. Breaking ball swung on and missed, strike three, so Farkash goes down in just 3 pitches.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian.
As that'll bring in the center fielder, Ian Schwartz, who will try to get these Tacos back ahead of these Nationals. As Schwartz fouls back a first pitch fastball. Not the best of days for Schwartz, 0 for 3. Anything can happen here in these late innings. The 0-1 pitch by Rainey. Another hanging breaking ball. And that'll move the count to 0-2. So Rainey looking to be dominant as ever in this bottom of the 6th. As he's ready, and his 0-2 pitch to Schwartz is a fastball taking well low, and Muller will successfully get up to second base on a wild pitch. So the stakes couldn't be higher, as now with a runner in scoring position, a base hit most likely will score Muller. And he is set. And the 1-2 pitch. Fastball high and just misses the zone. So it'll be even at 2-2 now. As Schwartz just barely makes contact and lines that one foul down the first base line. And we'll do it again. It's 2-2. Catcher signaling for the off-speed pitch. And sure enough, he gets a slider, but it's well inside, so that makes it 3-2. So the Tacos here would like nothing more than a walk, as that would bring in the sure bat of Paul Maltese. So big pitch here for Rainey, the payoff pitch. Ground ball to second base, and Kendrick is up with it. And he'll throw in time to retire Schwartz. So the Tacos strand a runner on second here. As the Nationals will come up here, it's now the top of the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So Al Leiter is sat down, but instead the left-hander John Franco will come in and try to keep this game tied.
Leading off for Washington.
So indeed, Al Leiter is still warming up, and another left-handed pitcher in Billy Wagner will also be warming up alongside him. As the third baseman for the Nationals, as Drupal Cabrera steps in. Switch hitting, he'll bat from the right side this time, but he takes a first pitch changeup for strike one. Oh, 0-1 pitch, good slider, and that'll run the count to 0-2. So Franco, not really known for his velocity, but definitely has a lot of break on his pitches. He was the current all-time Mets player before coming out of retirement here. As Cabrera chops one foul down past third base. So the 0-2 pitch. Good slider, swung on and missed, strike three, as Cabrera goes down swinging.
Now batting.
And the Tacos change their bullpen. They sit down Leiter, but instead Jerry Blevins will now be warming up. And steps the first baseman Ryan Zimmerman, as a first pitch changeup from Franco misses outside. It's 1-0. Shallow fly ball that will find its way down as Maltese can't get there. And Zimmerman will be aboard with a bloop single.
The pitcher, number
So not the
21.
best contact here, but Franco floats it just enough. And Zimmerman gets enough of it to drive it down right field line for a single.
Your attention, please. Pitch hitter for Washington.
So we'll see a pitch hitter here for Rainey.
Starling.
As his day is done, it will be Starlin Castro. And Castro, no stranger to these situations, as he's excelled as a pitch hitter before. As Franco delivers a good fastball for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Lined hard at first, and they're going to be able to double him up as Castro at first makes a fantastic grab and is able to tag out Zimmerman before he can get back to first. Time for the 7th inning stretch. We're all knotted at 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now,
So in comes the right-hander Austin Voth,
number 50, Austin.
one of the better relievers on this Washington Nationals team, as he will look to keep the score tied going into the top of the 8th. But right now it's the bottom of the 7th, and we'll have Paul Maltese leading off.
Nope.
And the first pitch by Voth is a looping curveball that misses low. So Voth, a very dangerous breaking ball, as you saw right there. A nasty curveball, mid to low 70s, and a lot of break to it. As this time he floats a changeup, and that'll go for a strike. It's 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
This one looked to be a slider as it misses down low. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Another hanging breaking ball, and it misses outside. It's 3-1. So Voth in danger of walking his very first batter that he faces. (3-1) pitch to Maltese. Ball hit high and deep to center field, and the center fielder even a few shades in off the warning track, and he'll make the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 25, Connor.
So Connor Castro stepping in, and we once again would like to thank you for joining us here. If you're just tuning in, it's been a nail-biter so far, as the game is all knotted up at 2 apiece. So Castro will step in as he takes a first pitch fastball for a strike.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Breaking ball misses off the plate, and it's ball 1. As Castro fouls another one back, and this time it's 1-2. So Castro has the definite power to go yard. So we'll see with Voth's pitch as he hits a sharp ground ball, bobbled by Cabrera at third, but a good recovery throw there will get Castro out at first, and there's 2 away now.
Number 99, Austin.
So with Castro retired, that'll bring in number 99, Austin Perrin. First pitch to Perrin is a changeup, but taken for a strike. It's 0-1. And a high fastball runs inside and nicks him on the shoulder, as Perrin will take the trot down to first. It's a hit by pitch.
Julian Chico.
So now with Perrin at first, that'll bring in Julian Checo, who's having himself quite a day at the plate with 2 base hits already. First pitch by Voth is a fastball taken for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. fouled back, and it's 0-2 just like that. O2 pitch by Voth. Breaking ball in the third, and Perrin will take off for second. The throw down is not in time, and Perrin will advance on the wild pitch. So similar to last inning, the Tacos find themselves with a runner in scoring position, but 2 away. And unlike last inning, they would love anything except an out here. As the 1-2 pitch, breaking ball that misses badly, and it's 2-2. Perrin at second. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball off the plate, and Checo wisely lays off. The count is full. Important pitch for Voth and Checo. The 3-2 pitch.
That pitch is in.
Fastball inside, ball 4. So Checo will take the trot down to first base, as we now have runners on first and second here with 2 away.
Miguel.
And that'll bring in the catcher, Miguel Cruz, who will look to finally break the tie here in this ball game. Cruz with a single already here. As the first pitch by Voth is a slider that just misses the outside part of the plate. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Tapped foul behind home plate, and the count will move to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Floating breaking ball, but well off the plate. And I'll move the count to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a good fastball on the inside part of the plate, as the count will move even to 2-2. So Voth already with 21 pitches in this inning, looking to tiptoe out of another dangerous situation here with Perrin on second. With the 2-2 pitch, they swung on and fouled down the first base line, and ultimately it was a foul ball. So with 2 runners on, we'll see what this 2-2 pitch entails. It's a slider that's taken down low and away, and the count is full. And with another crucial pitch for Voth coming up here as he looks to retire the side. The payoff pitch. Hanging fastball, but Cruz is early on it, and that'll keep the count steady at 3-2. Payoff pitch once again. Ball shot to Howie Kendrick at second. He'll throw Cruz out in time at first, and the side will be retired. So 2 men reach base, but the Tacos again can't capitalize, as we'll head to the top of the 8th. The Nationals 2 and the Tacos 2. To the top of the 8th, we'll start with the top of the lineup, and that'll bring in Trey Turner, as Franco will stay out there and work his second inning, as his first pitch is a fastball fouled back for strike 1. On 1 pitch is a cork shot right after Castro at first, but he'll beat Turner to the bag, and that'll be a quick first out there for Franco and the Tacos.
Adam Eaton.
So the hot bat of Adam Eaton steps in, already has a double and a single, and scored on the home run by Eric Thames back in the 6th. First pitch to him is a fastball that just catches the lower inside part of the plate for strike 1. And the second pitch to Eaton is fouled back, so quickly he's in an 0-2 count. Franco gets his sign, and the 0-2 pitch. Looping fly ball that'll split the outfielders, but Schwartz will get there. And he'll put the squeeze on it for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So nothing much doing here so far to begin the top of the 8th, as Howie Kendrick will step in. As the first pitch by Franco is a fastball, well located for strike 1. Another great fastball located for strike 2. Franco, no stranger to these high leverage situations, as the 0-2 pitch is popped high and Maltese will give it a look, but that one will get long out of play, as no one had a chance to field that one. So we'll do it again. The 0-2 pitch by Franco. Chopped foul as Kendrick just barely got a piece of it. And the count will still be 0-2. So the 0-2 pitch. Weak ground to the third. Perrin is up with it. He fires to first base. And Kendrick is retired. So the Nationals go down 1-2-3 here in the top of the 8th. As the Tacos will look to break the tie. We're still knotted at 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for...
So with the bottom of the 8th starting, the Nationals will bring in Daniel Hudson.
Daniel Hudson.
As the right-hander had a fantastic year last year. So another quality pitcher here in this Nationals bullpen. As the shortstop Daniela Garay will lead off. As she takes the first pitch fastball for strike 1. So it's been a pretty good battle so far, as Scherzer's start for the Nationals looked shaky, but a quick 2-run blast by Thames quickly reduced any chance of Scherzer getting the loss to 0. The 0-1 pitch by Hudson is right down the middle as Kate chops it up the middle. Tough play for Turner, and she will beat the throw by Turner. So Kate will have herself her first major league hit. And she will be the 7th player, as Joe Embry once again, first base coach, will toss it to Connor Castro. So congrats to Daniela Garay, as her speed allows her to beat the throw by Turner for an infield single.
Your attention, please. Now coming into pinch hit.
So they'll bring in a pitch hitter here as Scooter Jeanette will bat for John Franco, as Wander Suero and Reneas Elias will warm up in the Nationals bullpen as Jeanette swings first pitch. Late reaction by Cabrera. Long throw to first, and a fantastic play there to retire Jeanette, but you have to wonder if the double play chance would have happened had Cabrera reacted faster.
Now batting.
As we'll take a look, he waited a long time, as the ball was pretty much hit right to him, and he took a couple of extra steps, perhaps wanted to show off 72-mile-per-hour throw, as Jeanette isn't the fastest player in the world, but nevertheless he retires Jeanette for the first out here in the bottom of the 8th, as Nicholas Farkash, the second baseman, will step in. So fast runner on second here, as Kate almost gets picked off here. So a dangerous, dangerous lead there, as Kate just barely avoids disaster. As Hudson will deliver his first pitch. Low place fastball on the outside half for strike 1. Runner on second, one away here. The 0-1 pitch by Hudson. Hit high and deep out to left field. That ball has a chance. It is gone. It is a 2-run shot for Nicholas Farkash as he breaks the tie here in the bottom of the 8th. A no-doubt home run. And a large 2-run shot here as he rounds third base. And the fans here at Bayfront Park are loving every minute of it. As the Tacos now lead the Nationals, it's 4-2. Simple fastball left right down the pipe, and he got every stitch of it, as the left fielder Soto didn't even move, as that one almost left the stadium. So his first major league home run, and he's getting the silent treatment, and everybody now comes to congratulate him. So a crucial hit at a big moment, and I'd imagine that the Tacos will now get the closer warming up here, as the center fielder Ian Schwartz steps in to try and get on base. Not the best day, 0 for 4. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there. Looked like a sinker. And it's now 0-2 to Schwartz. Looked like another sinker, high and tight here. And the count will remain 0-2.
Ball back down.
0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside, and it's 1-2. Schwartz pops one up to the third base, and Cabrera doesn't have to move much, as he'll put the squeeze on it for the second out here in the bottom of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul Money.
So the way that it would currently stand, John Franco would be in line for the win, and Dan Hudson here would be in line for the loss, provided that the Tacos can keep the Nationals from taking the lead again, as the right fielder Paul Maltese steps in. And he looks at a first pitch changeup for ball 1. Check swing, but it's ruled a strike, and that'll move the count back to 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul behind home plate. And Paul will be in a hole here. It's 1-2. Hudson gets his sign. And the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, strike 3. And the bottom half of the 8th is done. But a large blast here off the bat of Nicholas Farkash will give the Tacos a crucial 2-run lead here, as they'll try to close the doors here on the Nationals on opening day. It's now 4-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now,
So because of the 2-run shot, that'll bring in the closer Brandon Kabathi, as he'll look to close the door here on this game. Kabathi, an unusual pitcher, as Soto steps in.
the left fielder, number
Submarine-style
22,
delivery,
Juan.
and his repertoire includes a 2-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, and a changeup, as he'll locate a first pitch 2-seamer in there for strike 1, or rather for ball 1. Apparently, that one missed. 1-0 pitch is a good slider that catches the inside part of the zone, and it's 1-1. One pitch. High fly ball hit out to right field. Maltese tracing back, but he'll have room to catch it, and he'll retire Soto for the first out here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric Thames.
Ball looked good off the bat, but it just died short of the warning track. And the Tacos are grateful that Soto is retired, but here's the man that's been responsible for the entirety of the Nationals offense today, Eric Thames. As the first pitch for Thames is a slider that started low and just broke low. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch. It's a fastball, fouled off. The count is even at 1-1 now. So Kabathi looking strong so far. As the 1-1 pitch to Thames is a good fastball swung on and missed. And the count is 1-2, so Thames in a hole here. As Kabathi is set. And the pitch. Slider way too low. And the count will run even at 2-2 now. So first career appearance here for Kabathi, as he looks to get his first save. 2-2 pitch. Another slider and misses away. As Thames has now run the count full, it's 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Fastball fouled back into the stands, and the count will remain at 3-2. The payoff pitch once again. Ground ball up the middle, into the shifted infield. Gray is there, and she'll throw out Thames for the second out here in the top of the ninth. So the Nationals down to their last out here on opening day. As it'll be all up to the catcher now, Kurt Suzuki. Suzuki, well known for punishing left-handed pitching. As Sabathie puts a first pitch slider in very nicely in the lower part of the zone for strike one. And a ground ball over to second base. Farkash is there. He'll throw into first, and the ball game is over. So the New York Tacos get their very first win in franchise history. A close nail-biter, but ultimately they pulled through, and they win the game 4-2. So it's a happy crowd here at Bayfront Park, as the Tacos take the first game of the series from the Nationals. Right there is your winning pitcher, John Franco. Losing pitcher will be Daniel Hudson, and Brandon Kabathi with his first save of the season. And it's a good day all around as the Tacos collect 12 hits collectively. And once again, they beat the Washington Nationals here on opening day, 4-2. So I've been Mike 320, and we thank you again for watching this first broadcast of New York Taco Baseball. Again, the final score today, the New York Tacos 4, and the Washington Nationals 2.